Coming up this time on the Gill Lane Show.
Look at him flashing that leather. And that's his skin, I mean.
Susan, I think that we got off on the wrong foot here. I think we should squash the beef.
Oh, yeah, we should. You know who else should squash the beef?
No, that's not.
Yeah, you know, Jason Dominguez should squash my beef.
He's going to become the Punisher, but he's Big Punisher.
He's the Tunisher.
Frank Whitecastle.
Hey, welcome to the Gill Lane Show, a brand new episode here on YouTube and Spotify. Thanks for being with us. My name is Chris Kanya. With us, as always, we have Bill Parker and Chris Novelino, a.k.a. Mo. Two Giants fans who aren't feeling so hot after, at the time of this recording, yesterday's performance, last night's performance. How are you feeling this morning, Mo?
I mean, like a fucking train ran over me. God damn it. I wasn't even drinking. It's not even a hangover reference. Jesus Christ.
And what about you, Bill? The biggest Giants fan I know?
Just for clarification, a sex train or a locomotive?
I was involved in a human centipede revival, and let's not get into that. But, oh, you meant after that game? Terrible.
This got so hot quick.
Human centipede revival was the second option for Creedence Clearwater. It was this close. It was like a 51
neck and neck
49 vote.
It was anus and anus.
What about you, Bill?
I hate life today. Not great. Probably the most humiliating loss I've ever seen for a Giants team. Worse than the Super Bowl against the Ravens, I feel. I mean, the stakes are lower, but in terms of straight out humiliation, that was horrid. I mean, that was really fucking bad.
I mean,
Well, it's got to help a little bit because, you know, back in the day, all you had was the game, right? The game of your favorite team playing against the opponent for the week. And however that went, that's how football was for you for the next 7 days at least, typically. But now there's a lot of more elements to football. There's fantasy, there's gambling. It has to help a little bit, right? That you're involved in some of that stuff?
Yeah, actually, got some news. If Garrett Wilson scored a touchdown last night, we don't know that yet. Taking the peeling the curtain back.
let's film both. Let's just tape both. All right, first let's make believe you won.
I win a big bet. And here's the thing about this bet. It's a 5-leg parlay, meaning there's 5 different bets. 5 things needed to happen for me to hit this money. And one of them was a mistake. Okay. So
Did someone say steak?
did you say steak? Now you may notice it looks like I have pink eye. I have a sty in my eye, so my eyesight's not great right now. When I went to go make a bet on the Giants game last night, I meant to hit Daniel Bellinger, but right below it was a bet for Dallas special teams or defense scoring a touchdown. And I accidentally hit that. And I noticed after it was too late, because the bet already was in motion. The first 3 legs of the bet hit. So this is the 4th one. So now imagine my surprise when mere minutes into the game, Dallas scores a special teams touchdown by blocking a field goal and running it back. Now, if you ever want to think to yourself, well, Bill, where does your fandom lie? Is it with the Giants or the fact that now you have a chance to win $1,000? It was with the Giants as I went fucking berserk in my house breaking shit. Okay? Fuck the $1,000. All right?
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Cowboys.
And
Not for me. I'm independently wealthy.
5-leg parlay must be pretty risky if it's going to pay out that much. Because I mean, I doubt you put 800 on it, right? It's probably a pretty risky 5-leg parlay, like an unlikely one, right?
Oh yeah. I actually had a $10 free promo bet. So this isn't even my money. So even if I lose $0.
A free bet where you accidentally bet against your own team on opening weekend during prime time against a rival.
Yep.
And it paid through. Well, that leg at least.
Yeah, because what I was trying to bet didn't come through. because the Giants, if you want to go check the score again, had 0, which means no one fucking scored for the Giants. So that's where we're sitting right now.
How many touchdowns did Bellinger have? Just out of the curiosity.
Can you hang on 1 second? I just want to check. Oh, 0.
0.
Yeah.
Ironic. Same amount the Giants had as a team.
The Dallas defense and special teams had 2.
I was going to say had like 7.
The Giants had 0.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you weren't the only big winner from the Dallas. Well, winner anything outside of loyalty to your team during the Dallas New York game last night at the time of this recording. Mo also cleaned up last night.
He shaved?
I noticed. Yeah, got rid of I have the Dallas defense in my fantasy league. Well, in one of my fantasy leagues.
This is making me sick, man.
And I forget, like, we've all seen when, like, the one receiver or the one running back goes off and has, like, 5 touchdowns, and, like, you're like, whoever has that in the league won that week. The highest I've ever seen is, like, 40-something points out of a player. And this is talking in many years of tracking these things for fantasy. I couldn't even stomach the rest of that game last night. I go to sleep early. I wake up. Instead of being silly and checking the score of the game, I check my fantasy team. I got 51 points out of the Dallas defense. 51 points, okay?
Now, I don't know anything about fantasy. What do you get points for as an entire defense?
Scoring, basically. Sacks, interceptions.
Oh, okay. So defending. I see.
Yeah.
So everything, basically.
Everything
In fantasy,
defensive.
You start when your game starts, your defense automatically gives you 10 points.
Right,
Okay.
right.
And usually it goes backwards from there.
Right, because as the other team gets yards, you lose points.
Right.
Oh.
So at the beginning of your fantasy game, you've given up 0 yards, so you get the 10 points for 0 yards. And as soon as they do anything, you've lost points.
Right.
I
So you
gained
can do the math,
41.
Chris.
Yeah. Okay. 41. Gained 41, which may be the record I've ever seen out of a player alone. Never mind the 10.
Some 41.
Oh, my
some
God.
would say.
Oh.
You
51.
getting agitated by any Facebook social media posts from Dallas fans before we started the show today?
I didn't look.
I couldn't if I wanted. If
Why
I
would I do
wanted
that?
to, I'll kill somebody.
It's moments like these I realize I'm not a masochist because I didn't look at anything.
Wow, that's good. What would you expect if you did look? Would you hear from Dallas fans? Mostly men, mostly
yeah.
women.
Oh,
what's the worst combination you could fathom in this situation?
It is every Dallas fan. If they
Yeah.
get any type of anything, they don't shut the fuck up. They're the worst in the world. So yeah, I'm sure they're talking a lot right now. But you know, guess what? January is going to come around, and you're going to be stupid in the wild card game, and you're going to lose at home. So we'll just wait, I guess.
Just wait for Dak to fuck up your playoffs again.
This is the last play they called last year. A no offensive line where Ezekiel Elliott snapped the ball to Dak.
Like
and
they're
they
at a
both
church.
got murdered.
Destroyed because this is a real fucking game.
What are they doing? Like, that's all we got to wait for. They could be as great as they want now. We know what's coming.
I always say the same thing about them. Thank God they don't know what the fuck they're doing because they'd actually be really fucking good.
Yeah. Well, Mike McCarthy, every time I hear he's not fired, I'm like, fuck yeah. Here we
please.
go.
Everybody.
I can tell you what they're not going to be posting. Tom Brady as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer has more playoff wins than we do in the last 25 years. Probably not seeing that on their timeline. You know, anything logical? Yeah, they're the greatest team who ever lived now because of one win against the Giants, I'm sure. They've already been anointed Super Bowl champion this year, so don't even worry about any more games this year. It's good.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots.
So what are we rooting for? Obviously, if you're listening to this the day it comes out, if what Bill is about to say happened, then Bill won his bet, which is what?
Garrett Wilson touchdown.
Anytime TD.
So if you got a touchdown on Monday night, boy, are we going to have a different Bill next episode.
Yeah.
Next week.
Fucking 3-piece suit, knife edge
Yeah, wait
creases.
till you see what's going on.
Wait till you see those cufflinks.
I'll be like, can you just hang on a second? I got to finish this caviar. Okay.
You're eating sushi with Michael Orr.
Nice. Good call back.
Me like sushi.
Me like scoring points on opening weekend.
Me pick Dallas on accident.
Me like Garrett Wilson.
Me like that little kid who plays football blind.
Me no have
Me
bed.
me going blind on one side of my face. That's why I picked Dallas special teams. Bill his blind side was taken advantage of.
Bill's suing the
It's a
author.
sequel.
He's suing Michael Lewis. He's like, it's a book about me on the right side right now.
Imagine you see a movie about me making bad football bets because of my eye.
It's the blind side sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the sequel. It's just you tripping in your living room every time you turn right.
You've never heard of a parlay before?
Michael Orr's like cameos as your bookie.
Yeah.
He's like, I know you owe me $100,000, but give me your bet and we're even.
I'm gonna take that eye. You're the one.
The good one. Yeah. He cameos as your bookie.
Speaking of your eye, what's the one rule in baseball if you're up to bat? What's the one thing everybody says when you're
Spit in your hands.
okay? What's another one?
John.
Keep no.
Oh, hi, guys. I didn't know I was coming on this show right now.
I'm so unprepared.
Mo, it's so great to see you. Chris, fuck off.
You dumb whore.
So disrespectful, you piece of shit.
Susan, I think that we got off on the wrong foot here. I think we should squash the beef.
Oh, yeah, we should. You know who else should squash the beef?
No, that's
Yeah, you know, Jason Dominguez should squash my beef, baby.
no. I mean, it was a figure of speech, Susan. It wasn't a reference to your vagina.
He's got a UCL tear. Guess what else he tore? My asshole apart. You get it, Chris? He needs surgery. So does my rectum.
Don't you care if John gets it? Not me. What do you care about me for?
Oh, fuck you, Chris.
You get it?
You're always like, oh, I gotta make a correction on Susan. You haven't been in broadcast in 30 years, you cocksucker. Fuck. John, the nerve of this fucking guy. He got replaced on radio by a running back who broke his legs.
No, he just happens to have the same fake
Oh,
name
shut
as.
up. Asshole.
All right, Susan. Thank you for your time. Speaking of
Bye-bye.
baseball, speaking of baseball, oh, she actually left, which is good. Did you see this video?
So he
of-
doesn't play football? I'm sorry.
It's okay, Susan.
All right, bye for real this time.
Fucking sweating.
All right, I'm back, guys. What's up?
Oh, there. Well, you missed.
You missed a good
Susan Waldman.
I miss her every time.
Yeah, you missed some good stuff this time. Uh-oh.
It's very wholesome to see what I assume, his a grandfather playing backyard baseball with his grandson.
Post-mortem?
It's
70 acres? Holy shit.
it's even more endearing to see when it's a celebrity of sorts, politician in this case, Bernie Sanders, who's 82 years old.
Wow.
Oh.
There's a video of him playing pitcher while his son plays. He's at bat, and they're playing baseball in the backyard. And here's what happens.
Oh. Whoa. Look at him flashing that leather. And that's his skin, I mean. He also made a nice play.
It's Golden Age glove. Wow.
Oh,
You think he also comes out to enter Sandman as Bernie Sanders?
Biden should.
Enter Sanders, man.
I guess he's used to picking his balls up off the ground. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. Fucking Bernie.
Yeah, I think he's as surprised as the kid that this happened.
He was just stroking out and he happened to have his arm go fucking catatonic over there. He's like, oh, I made the catch? Okay.
He found out there's a new billionaire in the United States and started having a stroke.
Yeah. He's like, I'm going to be on grass playing baseball. Get me my white pants.
The ones with the shit stains?
Yeah, they'll be fine. They're going to be stained all over the place by the end of this. This is a perfect time, actually, for the shit stained pants.
Fucking yard looks nice, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like 70 acres. The actual Yankees are playing there next week.
Oh,
He is so shocked that he caught it. Watch his mouth. He's just slack jawed.
Do you think this is actually Field of Dreams and he died already?
Wait a minute. He died already. He was actually, I take that back. He was slack jawed the whole entire clip. His mouth
if you
was just
build
hanging
it, they
open.
will come.
I'm gonna come.
I mean, low income housing, not a baseball field in a cornfield.
If you build generational wealth, I will come.
Whoa.
This is the grandson's mistake. He's dressed in he's wearing Crocs at the plate. So
Are they at least
Look
in
at that.
sport mode?
I'm just noticing that the house all the way to the left is not actually a house. It's where kids play, and it got more square footage than my house.
Oh, 100%. That used to be slave quarters 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Taking Biden a long time to catch up.
Shit's different when you're rich, man. I'm telling you. First of all, look
Yeah.
at the name of the video. And Slaughter's grandson's Major League Baseball dreams. I mean, can we be a little more fucking dramatic? The guy shit his pants, had a stroke, and woke up with the ball in his glove. I don't think Junior's really in danger of losing his dream here.
He's mad, that kid.
Yeah, mad that. Watch his stance, by the way. It sucks.
Awful.
He's fucking terrible, this kid.
Look at his footwork. This
Yeah,
fucking
he's-
kid ain't going to the MLB.
Kid's facing the wrong way after he swings. What the fuck does MLB stand for?
He sucks.
Fucking, I don't know. I got nothing. But yeah, Bernie's real shocked. My original idea was I was like, that doesn't match up at all. Yeah, fuck it. You know what I mean? Can't hit a home run every time up to the plate. Hey,
Sometimes you're going to hit a Sanders, you know?
That's what we call that move. The Sanders.
Well, maybe that kid was bombing home runs off of his grandfather, Bernie Sanders, and Bernie Sanders finally got fed up and gave him the heater. And that's the clip we saw. It's possible, right?
Yeah, sure.
A little
Out of
frustration.
his ass, you mean, the heater?
I doubt that was the first swing of the day, if that's what you're getting at.
Sometimes you get frustrated about things, and sometimes you have to air out those frustrations. That's what happens in this video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fat bitches need to shut up, bro. I'm not gonna like, in all respect and all honesty, like, not gonna lie, it be a lot of the fat hoes talking. You fat bitches need to shut the fuck up. On God, I'm not.
Oh, God.
You know
Fat
what?
bitches need to shut the fuck up. On God.
Oh, that's staying forever.
He's right.
Yeah.
What? Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, these fat bitches don't shut the fuck up ever, right? My God. On God.
For people just listening, it's a guy who must be doing some kind of live Twitch stream and where he's getting live feedback and comments. That's what I imagine here.
Yeah.
And somebody just set him off.
And he even without a picture of them, he thinks they're a fat bitch, I guess.
He seems pretty confident it's a fat bitch.
You can't sugarcoat it because they'd eat that too. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Lizzo needs to be taken away from cameras. These are great.
Oh, the comments on the video here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's not he's not saying something that's others aren't thinking. I'm not saying me or any of us. I'm just saying that there are some like-minded people out there with this gentleman, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
I'd love more context on this.
Yeah, I really like to hear like what made him think this. Like who are these fat bitches he's talking about?
Yeah. Like what they say, instead of like donating to his stream, they were like, sorry, I got a sandwich instead. And he's like, man, you fat bitches got to shut the fuck up.
You know how much DoorDash is these days, man? Come on.
Yeah. He's like, you do realize the gig economy is going through the floor right now. There's 167,000 likes on this video. Like-minded, a few like-minded. That's putting it very lightly. So this is what Charlie Murphy's doing now? Twitch streaming? I'd love to know what the slots on that wheel were. See the spinny wheel, like a carnival wheel in the background?
Yeah, I think it's just a fan.
Oh, it looks like a carnival wheel.
What a weird room.
Yeah, get me 16 skateboards, a carnival wheel, and I don't know, picture of the Joker. Okay,
that actually
good.
looks like your background, Mo.
Well, I wish I had 167,000 likes.
You're like, get me a Valkyrie poster, 20 pops,
Yeah.
ventriloquist dummy.
Make sure that's nothing, that I own. Just have it shipped in. He's got a
I need some
TV too. Look,
ambiance.
it is like my background. There's a TV.
Yeah, you got the TV, yeah. You hate fat bitches. You want them to shut up?
Yo, Bill needs to shut the fuck up. On God.
On God.
Talking about my background.
Fucking bitch got one eye. How does he even see?
Yeah. Motherfucker ain't even got pink eye. He got red eye. And I don't mean a flight, bitch. And they ain't serving food on that flight, you fat bitch.
On God.
On God.
This guy's name is Bruce Drop Him Off.
Shut the fuck up.
And he's got a million subscribers. I'm trying to find
That's his name?
Bruce Drop Him Off. Look,
Okay.
right here.
Yeah, of course he's got a million. I want to
And
subscribe
he really
right
looks
now.
like he really looks like Eddie Murphy.
He does.
Like facial hair and
Yeah, I was going to go Eddie
Yeah, he
Murphy,
really
but I
does.
feel like Charlie Murphy had more of the edge, so I went that route, but he looks a lot more like Eddie Murphy.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, he just reacts to a bunch of stuff.
I don't give a shit. I'm
I have
subscribing.
no idea. I have no idea where that longer clip might be. I'm sure he doesn't.
I mean, that
Sure,
one
does it
thumbnail
often.
had a pile of shit. He just said something about condoms and gay people in another one. Yeah, score.
But little PSA for the episode today. What he said.
Fat bitches need to shut the fuck up. On God.
On God.
Oh, God.
Is he dueling with somebody? You saying on guard or on God?
He's not dueling with anybody, but this kid, who's only 11 years old, found himself in somewhat of a duel.
Oh.
Saw this story on X. And
X gonna give it to you.
Oh, boy.
I want you to check this out. It happened down in Alabama.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
This has about 12 million views. I don't know exactly when the story's from,
Holy
but
shit.
the video was just posted last week or so.
Jesus.
Take a look at this kid, and he's going to explain. Him and the news reporter are going to explain, well, why he's on the news and what happened here. Let's see.
Told him I was gonna kill him all that with a gun if he didn't get out of my house.
11-year-old Chris Gaither was home alone Wednesday morning when he heard a noise. Someone had broken into his house. Scared, Chris grabbed a 9mm handgun.
When he was coming downstairs and told me he was gonna kill me and F you all that.
The intruder made it out the front door with a hamper in hand. That's when Chris started firing off bullets. As the intruder was to jump this fence, Chris's 12th and final shot hit the bad guy in the leg.
All right, so basically this kid's taking out a home intruder
Guy was stealing laundry? Am I getting that right?
Yeah.
with a 9. Yeah.
Look at the house. Who's like, that's the house we're robbing? It looks abandoned.
Wait, which house? This one?
If you go back, Yeah, for real.
This reporter's brave for standing in front of that kid as long as he is with that name.
Yeah, really. They accidentally put his name up with the kid on the screen the first time. That's like, this kid's so bad, he's got to get every burger. It's like, give me the fucking graphic, too. I'm starving.
Here's Kyle Burger with Asperger.
Yeah. He'll do that with his hands sometimes.
To jump this fence, Chris's 12th and final shot hit the bad guy in the leg.
I shot
So he only hit the guy when he went to jump the fence. The kid's like, I'm not fucking jumping that fence, so I better hit this guy right now, or he's
that's when he got the gun. He's like, nah.
First 11 shots, he was like, maybe I can still get him. He's like, look, I ain't making it over that fence. Focus, motherfucker. Okay.
It's like in a video game where you have to like breathe to steady. He's like, I'm only going to breathe 15 times today, so this could be one of them.
Yeah. Let me see if I could move my intestine with my lungs. Jesus Christ.
He stole my favorite Cartman t-shirt. This guy's got to go down.
Those are my comfy pants. Get over here, you motherfucker.
Thanksgiving's coming up. I need them.
Yeah, I'm going to need all the elastic waistbands I could get. Take a beat. Focus. Last shot before he gets to the 3-foot fence.
Then he's obviously gone forever.
Then we'll never see him again.
It wasn't a fence. It was 2 steps.
It was a curb.
Down.
Going down. I'm not going to make that drop. I'll splinter the asphalt at that height.
He'd be fine if he stole vegetables instead.
Yeah.
Kid'd be like, all right, take them.
They don't have any. What are you going to steal?
He went to steal a can of Slim Fast, but then choked on the dust.
The dust on the can gave him a wicked allergy reaction. Thank God he sneezed on the fence, gave me that extra second to really.
As the burglar was exiting the house, he tripped over a treadmill covered in clothes.
We thought it was a hamper, but it turns out that was a treadmill in there.
The perp would have got away, but he then slipped on 250 single slice of cheese wrappers.
Grabbed a 9mm handgun.
when he's come downstairs and told me he was gonna kill me and F you, all that.
The intruder made it out the front door with a hamper in hand. That's when Chris started firing off bullets.
The intruder made it off with a hamper, but Chris thought he heard that he made off with a ham. And that's when he started firing bullets.
He heard ham hock, but that's where he emptied a clip the second he heard ham hock.
He's like, oh no, just go, take whatever you want. He took the ham hock. Chris is like,
oh, you said hamper? Oh, who cares? I haven't changed my clothes in 3 years.
As the intruder was to jump this fence, Chris's 12th and final shot hit the bad guy in the leg.
I shot through a hamper that he was carrying, and it was a full metal jacket bullet. I went straight through the bag and hit him in his leg.
Yeah, I bet.
And he started crying like a little baby.
I can't take it.
does he
Is this
have
Trump
to
as
be
an 11-year-old?
For real.
does he have to be wearing a shirt that says not on my level?
Oh, I didn't even realize. That's amazing.
It's cholesterol level.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a red car behind him.
Oh my God. I love how he said I shot it through the hamper. Like as if that's some sharpshooter shit.
Yeah.
I put a bullet right through his scope. You know, like, no, you put it through a hamper. The thing's the
Guy
size of a
in the
human.
leg.
I shot through a hamper that he was carrying, and it was a full metal jacket bullet. I went straight through the bag and hit him in his leg. And he started crying like a little baby.
A baby that learned his lesson.
And that's when I got very hungry.
Like a baby cow. I could go for some veal now that you mention it.
When I pulled the gun out on him, I guess he didn't think it was a real gun because he didn't worry about it. He just kept on walking.
The police have not released the name of the...
He just kept on, what's it called? Walking. What's it called when you walk kind of fast? What's it called when you walk kind of, what's it called? Fast?
What do skinny people call putting one leg out and adding the other? Oh, we're walking. What's that thing the school wouldn't even let me do because I was going to have a stroke? Oh, walking.
Chris Gaither.
Yeah, by the way, Nike t-shirt, Nike hat. He's in the middle of nowhere. What is Nike sponsoring the fucking this kid? They're like, look, we saw that car and how good a shot you are. We heard you shot through a hamper. We're sponsoring you for the Olympics.
Crying like a little baby.
A baby that learned his lesson.
When I pulled the gun out on him, I guess he didn't think it was a real gun because he didn't worry about it. He just kept on walking.
The police have not released the name of the suspect, but Chris's mother says this man has robbed their house before.
It's the Jolly Green Giant on the broccoli or the green bean can. Like, get the fuck out my house with that bullshit.
Yeah. Didn't we warn you about this? You already been here. Last time it was last time it was a can of peaches. Let me be more specific. Nothing healthy.
They don't know him personally. Chris credits his stepdad for his shooting skills.
Yeah, I play zombies for target practice.
Turns out there's more than a basset hound on guard.
I hope you learn your lesson from coming to his house trying to steal stuff.
Intel.
That's terrifying, isn't it? What the fuck is a basset hound going to do? Is that a threat of some sort? Would that slow you down? That sign?
Look. First thing I'm doing when I get out of jail is I'm going and I'm killing that little fat fuck.
Fat bitches need to shut the fuck up. Oh God.
Like, he's talking crazy shit on the news to a fucking felon.
Yeah, a hyper local felon that's been to his house before.
Right. He
That's
knows where you
coming back.
live, dude.
Yeah, he's been there multiple times. He's coming back, and you're talking shit to him.
And just in case you forget, just watch the news story. There's his house, his car, his face.
His
You know which dog to kill first?
He's 11. God. Yeah, imagine punching this kid. Imagine the fucking shockwave going through that fucking multiple layers.
He looks like a human waterbed.
Ooh, I just kind of want to take a nap on him.
And by the way, are we celebrating?
He does
Are we
look comfy.
celebrating 11-year-olds having access to not only guns but full? Didn't he say one of the bullets was a full metal jacket?
Yeah,
Does that mean like armor piercing?
Yeah,
he's like,
that
sorry,
explains it going through the very thin plastic hamper that they got from Walmart.
I knew we should have got that Kevlar laundry basket.
Oh, you mean you guys don't have Kevlar laundry basket? He's like, that was the old Full Metal Jacket bullet. Or shit, was it the Apocalypse Now bullet? I don't remember. Anyway, it was something like that. Good morning, Vietnam. No.
The kid had more jokes about the situation, but the news cut it out. He's like,
Yeah.
I guess we shouldn't have used Bounty. We should have used Hyde instead of Tide. No? All right. Let me go with the crybaby thing. Hold on. Let's run it back.
Yeah,
Give me another chance. I got this. Hang on.
Do me a favor. Walk out and walk back in. That'll help. That'll help my motivation.
I got to get in character here as a stone cold 11-year-old killer.
Okay. Start doing breathing exercises. All right, let's roll.
Whoa. Not both at the same time now.
Yeah. He blacks out.
You know, on the other hand, let's go with a bounty joke. How about they call me the 11-year-old bounty hunter? He actually lifts the gun up. He's like, oh!
They duck. Yeah.
Is that loaded?
And I'm not talking about the gun. I'm talking about those nachos over there in catering. Are those loaded?
He really painted the walls red in the green room. You should have saw him. Jesus Christ. Who's catering this stuff? Yeah. I love how he's an 11-year-old at home alone in an abandoned house with a gun. Somehow he's got a car and he drives. And the story is this fucking robber getting a fucking hamper on a fence.
I thought Andy Milonakis died like 5 years ago.
His career's not going well, is it? Yeah, well, look. How far some fall, you know? Yeah.
What kind of car is that?
What the
Is that
fuck
a
was that
Mitsubishi
house?
Eclipse?
You talking about him or the car?
Yeah. How good is Kyle Berger's career going, by the way? He's like, oh, should I get on that?
Yeah.
Should I get on that double homicide in the city? No, Kyle. We're gonna send you out to Talladega. Some fat kid shot a hamper.
Some ham shot a hamper.
Write this down. Are you writing this down, Kyle?
By the way, put on a lot of deep bug spray because where you're going is in the deep woods. Okay, Kyle?
And do yourself a favor. Introduce yourself as Kyle B.
Yeah,
when you meet this kid.
yeah. Or make it sound French or something. Trust me, you'll know what I'm talking about. Kyle Berger. I don't know. Whatever. Actually, no. That
you
sounds
thought
like
about-
Bernays. Don't do that.
Maybe change your name to Veggie before you go there.
Does your middle name happen to be Veggie? That would make this all so easy.
Yeah, I think you'll be okay.
You're Native American, right, Kyle? Can you use your Native American name, Black Bean?
Oh shit! Wow. My name's Kyle. Toss salad.
Hi, I'm Kyle Calisthenics.
Kyle
Hi,
Stenix.
my name's Kale Burger. It's not Kyle, it's Kale. Kale Burger.
It's pronounced kale. Okay.
You sound disgusting.
Look, enough about me. Let's focus on you. No, seriously, I can't get the lens on you. You're too big. Do we have a fisheye lens in the truck? Yeah,
You
now
have a
give me the
drone?
lens we make those stadium shots with.
Get Goodyear on the horn.
Goodyear on the horn.
Yeah, then if Goodyear filmed it, it'd be like it was taking a selfie.
Yeah, can we strap this kid's phone to a blimp?
Can you believe how much shit talking this kid's doing? Oh my god.
He's doing a lot of shit talking to somebody who's
dead.
already established they're willing to commit crimes.
Yeah, he's gonna kill this kid.
Oh, yeah.
Or this kid just like opened up a part of his brain that, kind of gets him going. You know what I mean? Shooting another human and being celebrated on TV.
Yeah, that got him famous for him. He's going to be like that opening scene in Rambo when he's like loading all the fucking guns and the knives on him and shit, tying his boot.
Imagine being the mailman at this house the next day. Kids fucking rock hard, ready to go.
Yep. He's gonna become the Punisher, but he's Big Punisher.
He's the Tunisher.
Frank White Castle.
Wow, that was a deep,
Wow,
dorky
that was
reference.
awesome.
Deep dive there for you.
White Castle.
For the poor Chris Gaither has received enough from us, I think.
That's the Punisher's real name, John.
Oh, God.
Do you get it?
I'm back, guys.
We got to lock that door. Oh, man.
Frank White Castle.
If you had to take a guess on who this kid will vote for when he's older than 11, who would it be? Which presidential candidate?
Gee, I wonder.
Yeah. Well, he's like a mini Trump already.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come.
Like I shot him in the leg. He was crying like a little baby.
Yeah, that's probably a thing he has actually said before.
I was going to say, Trump voted for this kid.
Before I swear in to be president again, I just want to give a big shout out to Chris Gaither, American hero. Look at the Purple Heart. What? I don't think that's what that's for.
He shot him like a dog.
I gave him a Purple Heart because he needed a new heart.
His doesn't work anymore.
Overworked, just like many Americans in this country. His heart's overworked.
Yeah. I was going to give him the Congressional Medal of Honor, but he ate it.
Well, Trump was enjoying some college football this past weekend. What game was he at? There's pictures of him all over the place. I want to say somewhere in Iowa State.
All right.
Okay, a couple things happened here. This quick Google is going to change the direction of this story, but
That's great.
let's go to what we planned first. Check this out. So Trump was at the Iowa State game, and he was in a suite. And unfortunately, not everyone's a fan of Donald Trump. So here's 3 pictures of something that happened outside the suite that Trump was in. Here's a picture of a man giving him the double middle fingers while he's waving to the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then here's another picture of a woman doing the same thing. Okay. Third picture. Trump, not all the way, but he did sneak in a middle finger of his own back to the crowd.
Yeah.
Just enough.
Yeah, he did.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, he did. There he is. Oh, yeah. I mean,
He was mad. He had the over. It didn't hit.
he's mad they kicked that field goal at the end.
They should have took a knee. It's the only time I'll support that.
They should have taken a knee like Pelosi. And I mean, she was sucking my dick, and she's ugly. But I let her anyway.
After Googling to try to find this story, I just found this one. So while he was in Iowa State, apparently Donnie decided to stop at a frat house on his way to the game.
Oh my God.
AP News writes, stepped out of a fraternity house to the cheers of hundreds of Iowa State University students and tossed autographed footballs into the crowd.
Oh my God. Autographed footballs.
His quote, "I guess the youth likes Trump." So that's a quote from him.
Okay.
He said that over the cheers of the students, speaking to the Right Side Broadcasting Network, which supports his candidacy.
Oh, you think?
Then he headed over to the game. So he was hanging over. He was hanging out.
A keg stand.
And raped someone.
Yeah, blacked out and sexually assaulted a sorority sister.
And he's up 14 points in the fucking
Take it
polls.
down. Take it down, Chris.
42.
Oh. Well, don't bring up a fraternity if you don't want to.
Yeah, sorry. It's Chris's fault.
This is a very low probability I'd say that. So it must be the fraternity.
It's every goddamn episode.
Can I say sexually assault?
We'll find out, huh?
I'll have to send out an email after the show.
They're Trump footballs.
Wow.
They're little footballs.
I was just going to say that too.
Finkel is Einhorn.
Kid Rock playing in the background.
I can't believe. I love the fact that he was going there and he's like, "Make me Trump footballs. I'm gonna throw them at these fucking kids. They're gonna love it."
So they put Trump footballs on a beer pong table without even moving the beer pong out of the way.
By the way, awesome beer pong table. My God, isn't that ornate?
Yeah.
It's like that's what the Queen of England plays fucking beer pong on.
That's ornate. That's Kyle.
Yeah, where's Iowa?
Seth.
Anyway, is this south? I thought it was always like north.
Iowa's Midwest.
Yeah, I still don't know what that means. I'm very
You know what
stupid.
the Midwest is? Young and restless.
Do most presidents sign autographs?
On footballs?
I have no idea. It does look a little weird. I can't picture another president doing an autograph, but maybe. I don't know.
I doubt they're encouraged to do that.
I doubt they do it at frat houses and launch footballs into a crowd.
Yeah.
Does this guy love throwing shit at people or what?
I
Remember
heard
the
his
paper
throw was
towels?
pretty. Yeah, and it was in Puerto Rico. He shot him like a basketball.
Like a basketball, yeah.
He
Like one of
probably
those-
also signed those. You're welcome. I know your whole house is gone, but here you go. You're welcome. Signed toilet paper. Oh, this is going to be good.
Let's see how he throws.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God. Well, the streak of non-athletic presidents continues.
I can't tell if this is Secret Service or brothers from the frat house.
Yeah. Are they
Yeah.
are they secret service or legacies? We don't know.
I think the idiot on the left with the red tie is like a student body member that just snuck up there. He told his fraternity, he's like, I bet you I could sneak up there with the Secret Service guys.
I really want the camera to pan around and we play a game called Is There a Black Person Standing Anywhere?
Can I go first? No.
So Trump is just tossing footballs out. He only autographed that one, though, huh?
Yeah, I wonder if that's on eBay.
Oh, God.
He's such a fucking cartoon.
Yeah, he is.
It's incredible.
But it's so... I can't stop watching.
Aren't you guys pumped that, you know, for the foreseeable future, for a long time, this show will either have Biden or Trump to talk about?
Oh, my God.
It's great.
Oh, my God.
Imagine this guy running the country
damn.
from a jail cell.
Trump autographs there.
Wait, did you see that last bomb he threw?
Not cheap,
I
by
think
the way.
he should have just warmed up first. That's all. Now it looks like he's firing.
You're fired. The ball.
Oh, that
I was
a better
throwing
form there.
footballs way longer than Mahomes. It's
You
true.
need to have, sorry. You need to have your hip release first. Everybody knows that.
Incredible.
I just looked on
God,
eBay,
he's
by the
just-
way. Trump autographs are not cheap.
Neither president surprises you, though. Like, they're all doing what we expect them to do, right? They have such a... They're such
Right.
developed characters. They're, like, more developed than the characters on Friends or Seinfeld or South Park. They are...
Yeah. Yeah.
They are
This-
perfectly branded the way that... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of course he's at a frat house. Of course. Of
like a
course he's
soap
giving the
opera.
finger to a mother of one of the players.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like a soap opera. It's like the Knots Landing with like 50 years of character development. That's how fucking solidly in place they are. I give the finger to housewives. Sure. Why not? I'll be at the frat house if anybody needs me. Talking shit about ugly women and black people.
Fuck these whores.
All right. Well, speaking of talking shit and ugly woman, we have two options here that it would be a perfect transition to either one of those.
Lizzo.
All right. Do you guys want to do woman gets manhandled, or do you want to do diarrhea plane? We have time for one more.
I love this game.
Look, I'm in for diarrhea plane.
Fuck. You should always lead with diarrhea.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
if you haven't heard about this story yet, diarrhea plane is exactly what it sounds like it is. It's probably the worst. Well, not the worst possible, especially on the day we're recording this. But one of
Yeah, you know, maybe.
This is the worst thing that could happen on a plane.
Why? What happened, Chris?
Yeah, tell us all about it. My
Well,
God,
since
with what it's up against, this must be horrible.
since today is Monday of this week, you do the rest of the math.
September 11th.
Okay.
That's the date. That's today's date.
Probably
All
not
right,
the-
you
all
filthy-minded
right,
fools. No.
the second worst thing that can happen on a plane.
Second worst.
Um,
Close enough.
New York Post wrote this last week. Passengers on board the diarrhea plane share the ordeal that happened. So the diarrhea plane was, let's see,
It's a sequel to Soul Plane.
what was the original diarrhea plane? This is the reaction to the diarrhea plane, the passengers. So I know it was a long flight, right, Mo? You heard about this?
You mean the sequel to Shits on a Plane? Yeah, I saw this pictures that they were just horrible.
Was it Was it considered the in-flight meal?
Oh, well, I wonder if somebody, I forget where I saw this on the news somewhere, and they were like, I wonder if somebody threw up when they saw the diarrhea, and then they had diarrhea and vomit everywhere.
Here it is. September 1st, a Delta Airbus A350 flying to Barcelona, Spain, made a U-turn and returned to Atlanta. So Atlanta to Spain, where it had departed to be cleaned due to a, quote, medical issue on board. In an audio clip that has gone viral, we're going to get to that in a second, a pilot on the flight could be heard describing the situation as a biohazard issue, saying, quote, nice. We've had a passenger who's had diarrhea all the way through the airplane. So they want us to come back to Atlanta.
Man, I'd be pissed. Really, you gonna turn around now?
I'm surprised how many people shit their pants.
Yeah, how is this? More people don't shit their pants on planes than this? Well, I guess maybe not down the whole aisle.
The only thing I've never done in my life is shit my pants.
Wow.
Ever?
No, never have.
Or today. Oh.
Actually, let me check.
I mean, me either. Of course not. That'd be ridiculous.
Let's hear what the captain says.
All right, Captain.
It's just a biohazard issue. We've had a passenger who had diarrhea all the way through the airplane, so they want us to come back to Atlanta. Negative. It's just a biohazard issue. We've had a passenger who had diarrhea all the way through the airplane, so they want us to come back to Atlanta.
Yeah, this is your captain speaking. This woman's asshole is leaking like a sieve, so we're going to return back to Atlanta, where the temperature is a balmy 59 degrees. Seatbelt light is on.
One of our passengers is leaking some fuel. We're going to have to turn around. Wait, it's not a stewardess anymore. You guys have already chastised me for this. Your flight attendant will be bringing by the drink fart. Feel free to have one of our mixed cocktails.
This is the captain speaking. You know how we have 4 exit rows? Well, now we have 5. This woman decided to become an exit row of herself. Wi-Fi is no longer available on shorter flights.
Don't be alarmed, but we're dropping down the oxygen masks. You'll thank me in a minute.
Do not be alarmed. We are going to drop the OxyClean masks. Instructions are in your in-flight portfolio.
Don't be alarmed, but we're going to intentionally release the pressure in the cabin. Suck all the oxygen out of here. You'll understand.
Today's in-flight movie is Poop Fiction.
Wait, Margaret Cho was on board?
No.
She definitely did it.
Is she the one who shit herself? This was all a bit? Man, talk about committing.
Regret
The
show.
viral Delta flight incident over explosive diarrhea has inspired comedian Margaret Cho and others online to share their own on-flight bathroom crisis stories. Okay.
See, somebody else has shit themselves on a plane.
Dude, I mean, look.
What the fuck? Oh,
you've been in an airplane bathroom.
Sure.
It's tight, dude.
Oh, it's tight.
And that airplane
diarrhea on a
the airplane food isn't too hearty, you know what I mean? So, or airport food, I should say.
Yeah.
He had the charcuterie, the shit-cooterie.
The charcuterie.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what Margaret Cho, how she defends this person would say.
diarrhea on a plane. I've had it. It was so bad that, it came with gas. And I kept going up and down and going to the bathroom and then sitting back down. And the smell was so bad, but also not human, that other people near me started to think there was something wrong with the plane. And they were whispering like, there's a fuel leak.
Fuel leak.
Something's burning. And they actually started panicking. And I disassociated and put my AirPods in. And I just watched as people started to panic and like look around and get the flight attendant and ask. And I just, I don't know, I disassociated. I don't know what happened.
I've let a fart out on a plane that caused the reaction.
Really?
I fucking well, I just let it out. You don't think it's gonna be bad. You never like predict a fart properly. I didn't shart or anything, but I let out a fart, and an old man like 3 rows up was like, "Go to the goddamn bathroom."
Really?
Yeah, dude. Which is gonna. It was. I had to tuck my face into everything to not laugh, fucking, and reveal myself. But he knew.
Oh,
He knew
it was
somebody
close.
shit themselves.
that motherfucker's shit is not real. She was that bathroom is not clean. That was what she was really saying. Holy Christ.
Well, there you go. Make sure you relieve yourself before you get on a plane this fall or winter.
Yeah.
That's it, though. We have a Patreon. If you want to check it out, want to get more of the Gill Lane Show, patreon.com/the Gill Lane Show. You could Google it, find the link in the description here on this video, or just go to Patreon. Coming up this week on Patreon, we have...
Josh Allen died having sex with a horse at midfield.
So is it still me put pee-pee in your Coke at the end, or did they change that?
Why did they change that? Like,
Holy shit, Moby is in on it too, right out there on the right. Here we are now, trying this in a small town.
And much, much more. You can get started for free for 7 days, and then it's as low as $5 a month after that. That's all I have. You guys have anything?
diarrhea.
Yeah, well, he always has that. And I just want everybody to look out for little fat kids with AR-15s. All right?
Fat bitches need to shut the fuck up. On God.